Oh, you who were raised amongst us, coming with a word to be obeyed. You have brought to this city nobleness. Welcome that caller to God's way.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa bismillahir rahmanir rahim rabbil alameen, which means peace be unto you and blessings and mercy of Allah be upon you. All praise is due to Allah alone. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, creator of all that exists. It is for the praise and worship of Allah alone that we do this program for you, our listeners. We greet our Muslim brothers and sisters and our non-Muslim neighbors as we invite both to another hour here on The Message. The Message is brought to you by Lahubila Islamic Media Foundation and Bonsai Masters of the Philippines. Our work is supported by further donors around the world who have given for the sake of Allah alone. May Allah bless them all. Thank you for joining us again here tonight on Thursday evenings from 7 to 8 p.m. I hope that you'll hang around after our program for Women in Islam, which is from 8 to 9 p.m. And there is the Tagalog version of The Message, which is done by Brother Rala Muhammad. My old scripts are translated, and those are on Wednesday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. And this will be the second week of our groundbreaking Muslim radio drama, which is all in Tagalog, on Saturday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. We've got some wonderful radio drama voice talents that have come together to work on this and produce this wonderful show to really illustrate the practical application of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in modern life. It's a dramatization, and I'm sure that you will love it. There is actually an ongoing contest to name this new drama, and if you hang around after our program, the sisters at Women in Islam will, of course, tell you more about that program and more about the contest. Tonight, we're doing a little bit different. Normally, I do a lot of research and I put together a script so that I give you a lot of authoritative information and really talk to you from a very serious point of view. But I had a little problem with my Smart Bro internet this week, so a lot of my research couldn't get done for the program. So I've been kind of holding this idea in my back pocket to really tell everyone about me. So I've been bringing the message to you here on Thursday nights and previously on Wednesday nights for 5 months now, and I don't really talk about myself that much. And whenever I travel around here in the Philippines, a lot of people ask me how I came to Islam, what my background is, all this sort of thing. Now sometimes it's polite, but oh brother, how did you convert to Islam? And sometimes it's like, who are you to tell me about Islam? You know, I'm used to that. I traveled around the States, and immigrant Muslim communities are very, very wary of a white guy coming in. You know, maybe I'm FBI, maybe I'm something else. So I just want to really share more about myself with you all. Now, because this is an hour program and my life has not been that interesting, I will entertain any text messages you want to send regarding any kind of questions, asking for clarification on past topics, or if you just have a comment that something that's bothering you that you see in the Islamic community that you want to address and really help our fellow Muslim brothers and sisters to correct the mistakes that they're making. We're not perfect. You know, Muslims are humans. We make mistakes. And it's a responsibility of every Muslim to correct his brother or sister when he or she makes a mistake, but to do so in a loving way that does not humiliate that person. For example, if you go on the radio and if you have a radio program and you call people by name, or you tell people, like, oh, these guys in this program here, they know nothing. That's not the right way to do things. The right way to do things is to talk to the people one-on-one and say, hey, you made a mistake. Okay, I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm human. So all the mistakes that you will see on this that you will hear on this program, they're only mine. Everything that is beneficial from this program comes from Allah alone. May all your praise be sent to Allah. So, to text us here on the message, please just text me at 0922-604-4233. Again, 0922-604-4233. Now, if you want to send a more complex question for me to answer in a future show, you can send to email at islamradio@yahoo.com. That's just islamradio@yahoo.com. And of course, we videotape all these. We've been videotaping these for quite some time, and you can see that at youtube.com/islamradioph. That's youtube.com/islamradioph. And then you can also download the MP3s, the audio from the radio shows at islamradio.mypodcast.com. So I'm sorry if I've ever gotten a question and have not answered it. It may be because the question was accidentally deleted. I just had some problems with cell phones in the past and not really using them correctly. So if I have not answered a question that you've sent in the past, please send it again. Don't think that I'm ignoring you. I really do want to answer all questions. So if you don't feel comfortable writing your question in English, then go ahead and send the question in Tagalog. Let me give you the text number one more time. 0922-604-4233. So, as I said, a lot of people want to know where I come from, what my background is, all that stuff. A lot of people think that I'm Arab when they see me. No, I'm 100% American. If you want my full background, in the 1650s, my original ancestor landed in the United States with part of the Huguenot movement from France. So my ethnic background is mostly French with some English, Welsh, a touch of Scottish, the regular mix that happens in the U.S. So my family's been in the United States or the country that became the United States for over 300 years, which is kind of ironic because after I convert to Islam, people say, oh, you're not American anymore. Unfortunately, bigotry takes all shapes, so let me just tell you, I'm really a regular kind of guy. I grew up in a state called North Carolina in the U.S., in the mountain areas. When I grew up with my parents, we lived way out in the country. I really don't like living in the city. I have had a lot of trouble getting used to how things work in the city. I'm used to being out in the country where there's not a lot of noise, where the next neighbor is